Okay, good evening everyone, and welcome to another F3 stream from JPTV. And before I start, I just want to say thank you to Kurt for filling in for me last week. Much appreciated. Unfortunately, during my absence, the championship has been wrapped up. So I had two finales to commentate on last season, and this season I got none, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's the penultimate round of a championship. It's only a 13-round championship because Brazil is now cancelled. So yeah, we're just going through the motions now for the next couple of races, but hopefully the action will be no less exciting. As ever, Ash Bess, who is with me, who's now former F3 champion. So Ash, what's your thoughts on A, not being a champion anymore, and B, how Rocco has done this season?
Well, not being a champion, I might soon be one again. As we can see, F1 tomorrow. Check that out because that's going to be big. Me versus Cliffy.
No plugging on this channel, by the way.
So yeah, F1. I can win the championship there, and then FP also. I can win the championship with 1 round to go also. So I mean, it's really going to be. For me not to win a championship this season, I'm going to I should have no luck for the next 2 weeks, because for FP it's inevitable now that I am probably going to win with AMS situation. But yeah, I'm not champion for now, but that could all of a sudden change. And B, Rocco's performance, well, go to F1, mate. It's just way too fast. I mean, he started off amazingly, dropped down a bit in the mid-season, and then picked it up again. So, he's done very well. And yeah, that's my, done.
Yeah, I think over the course of the season, he's probably deserved the championship. Got very lucky at the first race of the season, thanks to that Frizzo incident. Which I'm still laughing about, and yeah, he was quite fortunate in a way during the street tracks that we had. We had Monaco, Canada, and Baku, and I think he DNF'd in Monaco, if memory serves me. So he needs to improve around the street tracks, and he also didn't do very well at Hungary either. But where he got lucky in those races, these competitors of not being able to capitalise on his misfortune, and also some of his I'd say his closest competitors, people like Mr. Stim, have not been here to challenge him, unfortunately. And so yeah, and Abiodun lost the title last week without even turning the wheel, so bad luck for him. Yeah, so there is still a glimmer of hope for Abiodun and Bad Boy in the McLaren in the Constructors' Championship, but with a 31-point deficit, it's going to be hard going to turn that round, especially where Rocco and Robert Sophie are in such good form right now. So Abiodun, like I said, wasn't there last week, and Bad Boy DNF, so very far behind in the Constructors' minute. So yeah, I don't see that changing. So Rocco could be a double champion, well, by the end of the day, maybe. So yeah, what's your thoughts about the track, Nash?
America, I've said this lots of times, but I don't particularly, I'm not particularly that fast, but I think that might be being biased from my performances, but personally I feel I'm not as fast on this track as the other tracks, but it's still a good track to drive. depending if you have tire wear or not. But yeah, a quick rundown of the track, if I may. Sector 1 basically voice crack, corners left, right, and center. After turn 1, which is essentially a hairpin, you literally have corners thrown at you, and then at the start of sector 2, it still just keeps coming. Then yeah, in sector 2 you have the back straight also, which should promote lots of overtaking there. And then sector 3, that is a pretty slow section apart from that triple right-hander. And yeah, then there's the penultimate 2 corners, penultimate corner. Pretty tricky. It might be pretty tricky for some because it's pretty easy to run wide if you don't get it right. And then last corner, obviously the last corner, and then yeah, that's a quick summary of the lap.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so only 14 turned up so far tonight, but we've still got a minute or 2 to go. So yeah, got some new drivers here. I see, which seems a bit silly with only a couple of races to go, but I can see Flair here, who I've seen briefly in F5 and F2, and obviously, well, that's it actually. And Alice Killer is trying to take Shortbread's record of competing in most leagues in one season. So yeah, so is could be what's the word I'm looking for? Could be just like a good opportunity for people to score points here. People like BUA9, who has had a bad season really, and people like Notorious as well. So yeah, it should be interesting, this one. Could be a threat of rain, but I don't think we've seen many wet races this week. So yeah, 8 o'clock now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, so we should be underway shortly. Any thoughts on any of the other drivers out? Oh, actually, hold that thought, because we're about to start for our 12-minute qualifying session. So yeah, sadly it is going to just be 14 of us. Well, 14 of the drivers.
Yeah, so we'll get quality underway. Waco has said, Waco and Robert Sophie will be starting from the back, so yeah, that should be interesting to see what they can do from the back. It is interesting to see them starting lower down and just see them work their way up. So yeah, it'll be an entertaining race, hopefully. And then all of a sudden we get a hurricane. That would be fun.
Okay, so it looks dry, but it is overcast, so it could be rain. And I don't really get many people telling me the weather in this F3, so I quite like that.
Dry race.
As soon as I say that, you've been serious,
Yes.
or you've been serious?
Yes,
Oh, right.
said that.
Oh, right. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so dry race it is then, which is a shame here, because I always like this. And Rocco is retired. He even come up the pit. Obviously, he's starting from the back. I can understand Rocco doing that, but I'm not sure why Robot Sophie needs to do that.
Because she's won the championship already. And she has nothing else to lose.
So is it onto the podium? Onto the podium is going to be the first one to do a qualifying lap.
I'm pretty sure it's Alice Killer. Yeah, it's Alice Killer.
Oh yeah, so it is. Yeah, I can see that now.
Sup, AMS?
So yeah, don't forget
he's doing it for strategy.
Don't forget to get those hashtag JPs coming in. Although I'm not seeing the comments on the screen, so you have to give me time to read them. So yeah, obviously going down the main straight on the outer lap, and shortly Ash will go over the lap.
Obviously. Yeah, okay, my PS4 has literally turned into vacuum cleaner again, so sorry if you hear that. I mean, it's so loud. So, but anyways, Alice Killer will be coming to the last sector. Just going to take it carefully on the tires, make sure that he doesn't ruin them, as you want freshest tires to push as hard as possible. And of course with the max fuel mixture, that gives you extra top speed and power. But anyways, we'll start this lap as Alice puts it up into max. Heading into turn 1, third gear through here, and wait, no, last corner. DRS open, and we head into turn 1, an uphill ride here, and it's pretty easy to miss the apex if you brake too late. But third gear for Alice Killer, nicely done, clipping the apex, not running too wide into turn 2 now. Into the S's then. Pretty tricky to get right actually on your first lap, and I think that will be invalid, but we'll stick on board still. And yeah, we'll go onto the podium then, because he's the next one out, and yeah, he'll carry on through here into sector 2, now through these corners uphill and through the highest point on the track, as we actually know, I don't know, but we head into sector 2 hairpin, now third gear, and off we go once again, shifting through the gears on the back straight. DRS open once again, and yeah, reaching speeds of possibly 205 miles per hour. On the brakes, 202, third gear through here, clipping the apex nicely, and into the right-hander, third gear again, and also third gear sections through here. Pretty tricky section now, I like to call the pothole, and through third gear through there. So yeah, now for the triple right-hander, we go flat out through here, trying to keep the insidemost line as we head into the penultimate corner. Fifth gear through here for onto the podium, and then into the last corner. That's going to be a third gear corner, and we round off the lap. It's a 33.9 actually, so just barely making it into the 33s, and yeah, that's that. Abby already says 33.
Yes, onto the podium and get a bit of airtime there. Speaking of which, I have heard rumours that there's going to be some collusion on trying to actually get him onto the podium. If I suspect that, you can have Jack Tyler as a commentator next season, so be warned.
What?
Anyway, Carwell comes around the penultimate corner. I don't know. Yes, he's a quick lap. He goes P6.
Yeah, so far Bad Boy's fastest, and I think it's 33.1, yeah.
So it's a good, looking good for McLaren so far in quest to stay in the title hunt for the constructors. So Alice, I don't know if she's still on, he's still on a lap or what, I don't know.
Alice, JJ called you a girl. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll go. Okay, so weird. You know that glitch when you sometimes can shift through the drivers, and then you will get like the camera they're using whilst they're driving, you know?
No, she goes he goes P2. That's never happened to me.
You know when you're shifting through the drivers, and sometimes, you know, like the offset when the camera's a bit to the left, it sometimes shifts to the center.
I've never noticed that.
When you're like on board a driver, but yeah, I'm just 62 Notorious, and I know what cam he is using now. So yeah, that's fun. I'll give him a little bit, talk to him to why he shouldn't, why it's best not to use that camera. But yeah. Anyways, Carwell finishing off his lap, 3/10 up. What will this be? It's a 33.7, 5th place for now. And yeah, he'll just stay there. Hit in probably.
Chichi goes P6, former F4 champion. So yeah, his bid to be back-to-back champions is unsuccessful this season, but he'll try and go again next season, I suspect. Wow, I just saw a screen shake then. That was a bit weird. Anyway, yeah. So everyone's just either in the pits or doing it in laps or now. Or Chulo's doing out lap actually, so I might go on board with him for a bit. So there.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're just waiting for everyone to pit in and box come out because everyone's basically on their slow laps. Apart from Chulo, he's on his out lap now, so he'll be the one who's starting his lap soon. So I'm gonna keep on board with him.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now.
Yeah, it's still his out lap, but he's pushing pretty hard for some reason.
I always do that because your tyres are up to temperature by the time you can get to the to start your lap.
Yeah, but you can also just weave slowly, and you'll be fine because just your tires will be up to temperature anyways, and you're wearing so much when you're going faster, causing you to be like more worse off in the actual race because you're starting with more worn tires than the guys behind you who did take it slowly on their out lap to have a better chance of overtaking you because
see, my answer to that is start outside the top 10.
What?
My answer to that is start outside the top 10. That's been my tactic. That's been my tactic all season.
Yeah, but not everyone. Not everyone is in your position all the time. Like, take me. I kind of have to like start at the top, at the front, because everyone is very aggressive.
That's a flawed strategy. Anyway,
then nobody will be setting a time, and it's basically random grids or like thingy.
That'd be awesome.
Grids.
That'd be awesome.
It'll be alphabetical grids, so I'll probably be starting at the front all the time, so I don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be rubbish. So yeah, everyone's set a lap with 3 minutes to go, apart from Chilo and Flair. Flair's on his out lap in a minute. He's obviously, judging by his name, he's joined an esports team. So it'll be interesting to see how he does in this. Not really sure why he's come down from F3 come down to F3 from F2. That makes sense. Yeah, so what can Chilo do as he comes around the last corner?
It's going to be a 33.5
P3.
Yeah.
Right, so I suspect that'll be his qualifying done. Yeah, so everyone's on the hot laps now and all the out laps. So this will be the final runs for most of the drivers. I'm going to try and find someone to go on board. Yeah, he's only just started, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep on board with him.
Oh, I understand. Well, there's a yellow flag somewhere in sector 1 and 2, so I'm not sure who that for. Provisional pole setter, bad boy. His teammate in fourth place. Has he actually retired?
Yeah, well, he's pushed too hard and spun it, so he's retired manually. Pretty sure Bois just invalidated it, so he retired. So yeah, some traffic. Oh my god!
Bad boy slipstream from his teammate there.
Yeah, I mean that's teammate tactics, and Well, if I had a teammate, that would be fun, but I haven't had a teammate for like a year.
You did have a teammate, but you ditched him, so you can't really complain about that. Rebecca Sophie's left the session, not really sure why she's done that, but anyway, stay on board with Bad Boy for a minute.
Yeah, coming through the triple right-hander, Max, you'll make sure it's probably going to be a 32, I suspect.
Track Evolution.
Yeah, Track Evolution and overall just having pitch well, very, very wide there. So he's down, so he's starting another lap.
Does it improve?
I'll go for Alice because he seems to be quick. Could have went first, Chulo. Chulo, can you set a 32.5? And then we're talking. But anyways, Alice, coming through the last corner, what can he set? And he comes across the line and it's... Okay. Well,
Tom Killer. Decent lap from him. He's retired.
Yeah, he retires, so... Yeah, I'll go on board with Bad Boy again. He's a 10th up, so it's probably going to be a 32.
I'm trying to find the person who's going to cross the finishing line now. I can't quite see who it is. Fro, maybe? Oh, Carweld. Carweld's coming around. A bit of lag. Coming around the last corner. Currently P8.
Blair jumps up to P2.
Carwell still P8 and thrown pits from, so he's happy with P6. Supposedly Abby Odin having a tank slapper there. That's unfortunate for him. That's going to lose him a bit of time. Currently P7.
From retires. And now Bad Boy. Oh no, he's went. What was? Yeah, he must have invalidated it. Is he just? What is he doing? Okay.
Abby Odin jumps up to P4. So only cheater can spoil the party. In fact, he crossed the line in P8. So Alice Killer is still on a lap, I believe. So yeah, I think he's the only person who's gone slightly wide there, maybe.
It's not going to be pulled, but what will it be? It's invalid.
Oh dear. But what anticlimax that is.
Nope.
So yeah.
Dope, dope. And everyone's in the 33s, apart from Hua and Notorious.
So do you want to run for the good?
Comes first. Yeah, Bad Boy comes first, once again in pole. Flair in P2, lining up side by side. The Brits person second, Tom third, Abby on fourth, Alice in fifth, Trillo 6, Chrome 7, Chi 8, 9, Carl 10, onto the burn bar 9, 11, 12, Notorious 13, Wacko and Sophie 14, Wacko and Sophie starting from the back of the grid. Wacko because he's won the championship already and probably won the constructors already, so he can. And Sophie for strategy reasons. But yeah, let's get this race underway. This should be entertaining. Everyone pushing to their limits. Wacko going through the field like mad. And yeah, this should be fun.
Well, he might DNF in the first lap, so...
Oh, that would be extremely fun. We might have to put him in F2 for that. But yeah, countdown starts to the lights out. Countdown starts to the lights. I
always find it a bit weird that as a team, Red Bull, there's no one driving a Red Bull or Toro Rosso. So that's a little bit strange. But there you go.
Anyway, we'll have 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and away we go. Bad Boy getting a pretty decent start. Chi already overtaking up the line. Bad Boy going defensive into turn 1. Abby Odin looking for some moves maybe up the inside. Abby Odin goes on Flair, and Abby Odin makes that move on Flair, but Flair will come back as we head into the S's. They tap tires a bit. Flair though goes ahead, and the Haas are battling it out. Anna's having to go a bit cutting the corner, but yeah, Chulo very opportunistic, looking for that move, for a move to be done, and Chia has spun it maybe. He's had a collision with Chrome also. And,
restart. Robert Sophie's not here. I noticed that at the start, so yeah, I suspected that would happen. So unfortunately, guys, it is going to be delayed to the start of the race.
Oh God! Abiona just absolutely killing Bad Boy, I think, or Abiona killing Flair, I think. Oh, that was fun. Oh, and we're waiting for someone to reset their internet too. Seems like.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. Quit to main menu it is then.
What?
I'll just quit.
Don't think Notorious knows it's a restart because he's driving normally.
Well, he soon will when he sees everyone leaving.
I mean, I think he has, and he's still not done anything, nor has Chia, so that's weird.
Yeah, I suspected there was going to be a restart as soon as I saw Robert Sophie wasn't on the grid. Yeah, I don't know why she left in the first place unless she had internet issues, but yeah, so she did join back in but wasn't on the grid for some reason. I think she joined too late, I think.
Yeah, things happened though, so yeah, Tori still hasn't left. Okay, I'm just gonna leave.
Why is there in the chat, why is there a spanner next to your name?
Why is there? Because I'm mod.
Oh, I didn't realise that was a permanent thing. Okay.
What, are you just gonna unmod me now?
No, I didn't realise that was I hope that's not to me onto the podium, because that'd be a bit weird. No, I didn't. I knew I made you moderator. I didn't realise it happened for every stream.
Well, yeah, I'm moderator. That's why.
Yes, but whatever.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. We're gonna wait for the invitations, and then we'll get it started. Okay, onto the podium. I can just sign me out for sexual assault. Actually, no, that's harassment. Or whatever. English not with me today.
Okay, I've got another invite. Here we go.
You feel the love. Happy Odin trying to get a cheeky pole position.
Right, so obviously we're waiting now for someone to reset the grid or do the grid editor thing. I've never actually done that, so I don't know how long it takes. I imagine it does take quite a while, but luckily it is only 14 drivers, so hopefully it won't take that long.
Yeah, I mean, it can take long sometimes, as I've run grid restarts multiple times too, but yeah, we just have to wait, really.
I'm gonna just see how many viewers Jack's got now.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's actually got quite a few. He's got 7 people watching.
Wait. This is gonna be funny. Hopefully. Wait, okay, wait. Hulk is on pole. Oh god, that's 4. Why did you turn 1? Oh god. GG on Hulk.
This is like a simulcast.
Yeah.
Oh, but how long does this take?
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. Right, I need to stop watching that now.
I can't.
Right, we're going.
There we go. I was just waiting for that. Anyways, back to your stream. Jack Tyler's stream equals best. I think we just did some promotion there, so you're welcome, Jack. Anyways, we're going to get on with this race.
Yeah.
Cloudy throughout. It's been set to, and it's not really cloudy.
It's take 2 of a start of the Grand Prix, and there will be no Michael Buffer style driver announcement. So just gonna go straight from the start. Hopefully it'll be a successful one this time.
Yeah, hopefully.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute. There we go. Just, I'm sorry, it's America. We have to do that. Anyways, enough of the cringe, and let's get on to this race. Hopefully no one cheats with the wrong tires. As Chugo said, of course there will be a penalty incoming if you do that. But anyways, we will get this race underway. And again, we will go for the procedure of these 5 red lights. And very long way, and away we go. Looks like Flair got a bit of a better start this time. Bad boy blocking him off nicely. Avion can't really do much on this start though, but Bad boy squeezing Flair out, and now they'll go side by side. Abioden and Tom heading into the S's. Well, one back out. They still go side by side. Tom backs out though, and leaves Chulo behind, but Tom will try it, look for it on the inside of Avio, can't do that, and Chulo will then try and make a move, switch back that, gets a move on Tom Killer, and Flair might try it also. Will Flair try to dive bomb on Chulo too? Yes, he does, makes a move on him too, but gets better traction there from that corner and gets that move done. We're back on the grid, Pro making some moves on Tom. Tom really shouldn't have made, well, shouldn't have went side by side for the S's because everything went wrong from there. Flair though, still side by side with Chulo as we see on board from Pro. Tom still trying to defend there, and on the inside now we'll turn to the outside for the pothole, and Carwell looked like he wanted to join into the party, but side by side still Tom will get the inside here, and Bro will have to back out from there. But yeah, Wako getting himself up into P9, so great for him. Robots up not so much, only in P13 so far. And Alice looks for a move on Buan. Oh my god. I think Buan just moved in the braking zone, and Alice just caught him, so I think that would have been a racing incident. But yeah, that's your start there, and yeah, Bad Boy retains the lead with Avion in P2, so McLaren 1-2 once again. Maximum points right now, which they need for the constructors.
Oh, Chulo, he's got wide.
Yeah, Chulo's gone very wide. Oh, nearly slid into the way of other drivers. But yeah, now Chulo train is going to be forming with Chulo at the front. Well, Cole could be the new leader of the train. But now, Force India Wako makes a move on Cheetah up into P8 as Robots OP in P12 so far. She'll be trying to make some moves done, and we'll go on board with her because she could be looking for a move onto the podium slipstream, but can't gain too much, so she might just have to make a move. She might just have to go lay on the brakes.
Chulo goes past Carwell.
Yeah, Chulo side by side. Chulo getting past him. Carwell tries to stick it in, but can't do much there. And yeah, that's a pretty decent start from Aviodon.
Yeah, Bad Boy, 1.7 second lead already, and he often does this in the start of the race. He just drives off into the sunset, but he's not always able to finish it off. But he has got, say, Rocco back in 8th place, so on the super soft tyres though, it has to be said. So interesting. What do you reckon is going to be the best strategy around here? A Cheetah pits. He's obviously had some damage.
Definitely one stop, by far faster. But if you're a Bad Boy, maybe you can consider 2 stop. It depends how fast you are over the grid. If you're much faster than the rest of the grid, then a 1 stop is in sight. But well, a 2 stop might be in sight. But right now, at this rate, I think 1 stop is the most safest and fastest option for all drivers.
Yeah, so Flair over the back of Abiodun at the minute, and he's looking to use the DRS and the slipstream to get him past here.
No DRS, yeah. Oh yeah, there is DRS.
Yeah.
I thought this was lap 2.
A bit too far back, I would say. Abbey didn't get very defensive very early, I think.
Yeah, but you've got to move out the slipstream because you never know who can be late later on the brakes or not. Player coming down from F2 is going to be a fast driver, and Abbey already knows this, so he was trying to go defensive because those guys up in F2 and F1, they are late on the brakes, and yeah, I know a lot about being late on the brakes, so yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, so a bit of a mix of tyre strategies. You've got Rocco, Notorious, BU9 and Chichi all on super soft tyres, but apart from Rocco, the super soft runners are not doing very well in this race. But Robert Sophie's made her way up to 10th place, so she's probably going to do soft, ultra soft in this race. There's a yellow flag and set to 3.
Carlo, he's pitting. I think that was just Carlo pitting. He's lost his whole front wing, so that's probably why. It's true that Alice Killer might be looking for a move on Robot Sophie. Robot Sophie overtook Alice Killer, and then Robot Sophie just literally looked like she just let him pass. Flair, though, on the back, very quickly on the back of Abbey Odin. Gets a slack of back end though, as he gets 3 second time penalty. So yeah, Flair will just have to stick behind once again, but he's much closer this time in the DRS. So let's see what he can do. Yeah, Abbey Odin pulling, going defensive once again, but Flair will still have switching DRS, rich mixture. Abbey Odin will try and defend, but then Flair, that's
bit of lag.
Yeah, and that's caused him to Flair to just break, and good reactions there, because that could have been in tears for him.
Yeah, Alice Killer still got Robert Sophie for the company, but yeah, good reactions, and the Mercedes drivers very close together on the grid as well. So yeah, Chichi and Carwell very far off the race pace at the minute. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say the closest battle on track is this battle for P2, and Flair is just not letting Abbey Odin out of her sight, or his sight rather.
Sorry. Yeah, so current battles on track is P2 and P3, P4 and P5. Then there's a battle for 6 between Killer and Wako, which Wako will try and dispose of pretty quickly, and yeah, that's basically the only battle, so he may catch up with Alice to join in to a battle, but yeah. Main battle right now is P2, with Flair being so fast. It will be exciting to see how Abbey Odin can use his defensive skills. And Flair!
He's got a tank
save.
But he's losing positions to Frome and Tom Killer, so yeah, unfortunate for him. But yeah, still early days in this race as I go down the back straight.
Yeah, I
going
think Tom might get
Frome.
5 seconds not go. But anyways, apart from that, yeah, you can comment on this.
No, I was going to say Frome has just made his way past Tom Killer, so he's onto the podium now, which I think if he finishes where he, oh no, he's just lost that position. Commentator's curse.
Carl
but
got 3 second time penalty, by the way.
Who?
Carl.
Standard. Oh, and Frome, he's lost it. Oh dear. I was going to say if he's finished on the podium, it would be his first since his first race of the season. So yeah, unfortunate for him there, and he's got onto the podium right behind him.
I can tell you the exact reasoning for why he's done that. Also, if you want me to go through that.
Go on.
So because the track is basically going down and up again. The tires also, because you're going in 3rd gear through that left-hander, and it's unstable because it's elevating also. The tires just don't have the grip up there, and yeah, they all of a sudden start to slide, and that's basically loss of traction. That's why you have to be very careful through there. You're turning so much, and then whilst you're turning, you have to accelerate at the same time to get the run off into the next corner, and that's difficult through there because of the elevation. And,
yeah, I quite often spin there in time trials, but when it came to the races, I didn't spin there once.
Yeah,
didn't,
no
didn't,
traction,
didn't,
though.
didn't do me any favours, but well, that's whatever. So onto the podium, it's got DRS on Throne, but I think Throne is probably just a little bit too far away now.
Wacko
But
makes
Alex,
a dive on the inside of Chulo, bit of contact there. But yeah, Wacko respectfully lets Chulo go back in front. Yeah, that was a very ambitious move attempted, but yeah. So yeah, late breakers starting to show up. Wacko and Flair, those guys are good quality. You can break late whilst maintaining pace. That is, you're not losing anything there.
oh, I could go slightly wide. You probably get a warning for that. But we'll have DRS.
I don't think you got a warning for that, to be fair.
Went quite wide.
Yeah, but you don't essentially always get a warning. I sometimes go wide there, but I don't get a warning. But I'm not sure. Is Wacko on wheel? Yeah, he is on wheel, isn't he?
Yeah.
He must be. Okay, yeah. So if you're on wheel, you won't get a warning for that. If you're on pad, then you will, because Cody's.
Okay, so we've got a three-way battle now for 7th, 8th and 9th with Throne onto Perdam and Alice. So Robert Sophie there in the background as well.
Ooh. Oh my god, Wacko got very close to Chulo. And if I try another move now on the inside, sorry to interrupt you, on the inside he goes. And nicely done there.
Yeah, standard.
Ooh, Chulo,
Chulo.
I come back. But yeah, Wacko having DRS, he will get ahead. Chulo try and break late, but gets an inside front lock up. Oh my god, Wacko trying to block him off. But Chulo still ambitious there, and going a bit wide, trying to bend off Chulo, but Chulo not giving the F3 champion any breathing room. Just move after move after move. That's what you want to do to the car in front. To just, if you can't get past them, try making moves, because then you're going to force them into mistake. But Wacko has the endurance and will just not fall for that.
Yeah, so McLaren 1-2 with 8 laps gone. Flair, after his incident, has not really made any grounds on Tom Killer. He's still 1.5 seconds away from him. And Rocco will be hunting down now, only 3 seconds behind him. So yeah, I'm quite still looking at this battle between 7th, 8th and 9th. Throne, Chulo picks a 3-second time penalty. Yeah. Throne not able to escape the clutches from onto the podium at the minute, as BUA 9 picks up 3 seconds. There's a lot of penalties. Well, there's a lot of penalties in F3 in general, to be honest, but especially on this track.
Yeah, corner cut prone track, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, doesn't seem like any of these guys will make a move, but Abiodun has caught up to his bad boy now, so we could see some things here, and Top Killer in particular will want to have those two battling, so he can catch up and might try and snatch a sneaky win.
Yeah, so I wonder if there be any team orders. Don't see the point of that, but it could be. You never know. Well, yeah, let's go on board with those guys for a bit and see what happens. I've only got DRS, but it's not really much of a DRS straight, to be honest. It's very short.
And Alice Bitson.
So let's see what they're going to be going on.
I'd say they're going on the supers, because softs will take them a while. Well, softs will be
Frame's going on the
close.
softs.
Supers actually.
Oh,
no, softs.
Yeah.
Cody's are glitch.
And Alice goes on the softs as well. So yeah, looks like they're going to do one stop in from there.
To be fair, don't ask me about like tire wear, because if you look back on Mexico and America, and possibly even Japan now, I am not good on tire wear anymore. There's far too much pushing that I have to do, but as Alice from that reason.
Yeah, so these penalties that everyone's picking up, they could have a lot to do with the outcome of this race, to be honest. I haven't seen anything from the leaders yet, but still early days.
Yeah, well, Abiodun seems to have more pace. Of course, now I don't think it's pace at this current moment, but tyre wear. Bad Boy, I think both of them use me. I think only Bad Boy uses medium traction, so yeah, he's really he's going to struggle with the tyre wear. Oh no, I think Abiodun does also. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you're using medium traction, your tyre is not going to be as good as Tom Pearson's and things. So does Blair. And well, Waco up into a podium. Yeah.
So Tom will go on to the soft tyres, and Flair also goes on the soft tyres. So it looks like it's not going to be much adventure on the strategies. It's a standard one stop. So yeah,
well,
go on.
You go.
No, I was just going to say, Rocco's made himself into the podium position. He's 6 seconds off the leaders. And Robert Sophie's in P4.
Yeah, well, as we saw this Bahrain Grand Prix, spoiler alert, just saying, we had a variety of strategies and, well, 2 stops and 1 stops for Law. Ferrari tried the 2 stop, but yeah, Ferrari engineer got run over. Hashtag pray for Francesco. And well, yeah. So next year should be a diverse strategy. Hopefully, tyre looks like it's still normal, to be fair. So we might just still see a lot of 1 stops, but it might create some diversity for people who are not as good on their tyres.
So we've got a 5-way battle here between 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th place. BUA9 hasn't stopped yet, he's in P10, and the 2 Haas drivers are mixing it up a bit, as onto the podium is on the back of these guys as well. So yeah, exciting stuff there at the back of the field. Frame has made his way past BUA9, so he should probably start pulling away now.
Yeah, Abiodun trying to go for the undercut.
It's just a BA9.
Notorious.
No, it's BA9.
Oh, ooh. What happened to him there?
I think he tried to go into the pit lane, and I think Alice was in his. Yeah, he's got wing damage, I believe.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, from what I can. Whoa, what a bit of lag there from Car World. From what I could tell, I think BUA9 was trying to pit, and Alice was on his inside. So yeah, BUA9 cut across him, and that's what happened. So a series of unfortunate events there has cost them both. So we're down to 12 runners now in lap 11 of the Grand Prix. Fairman's got made way back in the Notorious, the sole remaining Mercedes driver.
Yeah, well, I'm just going through the comments, sorry about that. Anyways, back to the action. Bad Boy will surely pit in now, and he will inevitably lose the lead. And he's not pitting, he's going for the super soft. So yeah, this is going to be exciting. So already diverse strategy now, so it should be interesting. But Tom, not too far off Abiodun, actually, just 6/10 in fact. So you could see an overtake soon popping up, as Tom does have DRS. It's just going to be a matter of time now to see what can happen.
Yeah, so Abiodun had pitted, I missed that. Bad Boy has pitted with a 3-second time penalty. Ash is dying. And Notorious pits, so I believe everyone has now made a pit stop, apart from the top 3 actually, I beg your pardon. So yeah, Bad Boy going very long on these ultra soft tyres, as onto the podium takes up a 3-second time penalty, as Robot Sophie has made his made their way into third position. So it's a force in 2 and 3 at the minute, but obviously they've not stopped yet. So Abby Odin coming under some pressure now from Tom.
Okay, I'm back. I finished dying. But yeah, back to Alice can't decide on the F2 or F3. Alice, you can always go to F6. Tom now chasing down Abby Odin. Well, Abby Odin more like pulling away, but yeah. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for a move to open up, and Bad Boy pits in. He will enter a lot of traffic, and Walker also does the pits, so that will be for the softs, and that's a pretty safe into
Bad
the
Boy
race
going
for
super
Walker.
softs.
Yeah, so Chrome gets the 3-second time penalty, but yeah, thankfully no engineers have been run over this pit stop, and Walker comes out in P5 for now. Could be P6 though, as Flair could overtake Bad Boy also. He could get the switch back, but it goes very wide. And yeah, Flair is now going to block Wako and, well, Wako from Bad Boy now, so this should be interesting. But over Sophie up in the lead, she will be pitting in about, I'd say, 10 or so laps. She's still got quite a way to go, and Avion will have to dispose of her. And we'll see how he does that. Just wait patiently and just going to try and make the move. Done on the straight, pretty easy, but very close to the front wing there. Sophie doesn't have traction.
No, she's going defensive, but Carl picks up another 3-second time penalty, unsurprisingly. So Abby Odin takes the lead in this race.
Wait,
quite easily.
Sophie is still using number 13, is she?
Chilo is using my number. I'm not given permission to do that. So, Bad Boy. Bad Boy only 3 seconds off the leaders, well, top 3. But he's gonna have to. He's got his work cut to make those super softs run last another 15 laps.
16. Well, yeah, 14 now, 15 or so.
Yeah.
That's not good for me either. I have no school, so I have no life. Anyways, Tom Killer. Oh, side by side still, but Sophie will get the run, and Tom isn't in a great position now. He should just back off here, because Sophie will be going very, very slowly through here. So he should just back off and wait for another opening, because Sophie will be going pretty slowly coming through here. So yeah, just Tom, wait.
Oh, contact.
Wait, Tom. Come on, kids these days. Impatient little brats. Tom, just saying that was a joke. I just have to say that because of humanity. George gets the 3 seconds time penalty as Tom Killer. DRS opens the stream. Also heading into this corner. Up the inside he goes. Nicely done there. But Bad Boy follows through also. Will try to at least, but Sophie almost like a Sophie almost like a mobile chicane, to be fair.
Not had that one for a while, mobile chicane. Yeah, so Bad Boy.
Oh, Bad Boy on the inside. What a move!
That's Max Verstappen from last season. More
That's
life.
illegal, Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Oh, but he runs wide.
Absolutely.
He runs wide. Rebel Sophie will have DRS. Can't she do anything about him?
She could, but Bad Boy does have DRS also, but Sophie looks for the outside. She still has plenty of tire wear, but not so much with that going wide. Also AMS. I kind of won the F3 title with number 13, and the F6 Constructors title. So, just saying. That's fun. Sure, Grumsphere, where do you want to go?
Hey.
You can go on Track Mania if you want. He wants to fight me, so just saying. Anyways, Bad Boy will try and chase down Tom Kile and get him, but it's going to be a pretty difficult task for
Rocco's caught up to the back of Flair now. He's got DRS.
Bad Boy. Yeah, Walker's right around the outside.
Yeah, Flair managed to cut that one off. And there's both catching up at the back of Robot Sophie now.
Yeah, they're both really catching. So Sophie's still a pit stop down, and if we say a pit stop is how long? If we say a pit stop is about 23 seconds, let's just say that, she will come out behind Cheetah, as one would guess at least any time.
Yeah, and Robot Sophie pits as in she knocks down the marker post there.
5 seconds stop go. There we go. Yeah. Bad Boy making a move on Tom.
He's made a move.
On there. Yeah.
So it's back to McLaren 1-2. Bad Boy finds himself 3.5 seconds down from his teammate though. So it's not been a good pit stop phase for him. As Tom Killer pits up a 3-second time penalty as Rocco and Flair are very close for company again.
Tom just, yeah. I'm not paying attention at all, what the hell, yeah, Rocco on the back of VS on Flair. Rocco seems to be the more superior driver and has slipstream. He could try down on the inside, looks for it, tries to fake Flair. That's caused Flair to go a bit wide, and Rocco will get a better run here, heading into this next corner. DRS open, going to the inside, shifting through the gears, rich mixture for him, just going through, getting past the Toro Rosso, and that's nicely done. Also, oh my, oh, that was very, very close.
Yeah, and Foam and Chula are very close together on the track as well for battle for P6. But they both have got time penalties, so it's going to, don't know how it's going to work out at the end of it. There's still lap 16, so still quite a number of laps to go.
Yeah, just want to mention, you said there were no Red Bull or Toro Rossos.
Yeah, there is one Toro Rosso, I've noticed that. There's no Red Bulls though.
There's no Red Bulls because nobody wants wings for some reason. I'd gladly take the Red Bull if it wasn't a shit car. Sorry for the demonetization now.
Yeah, you should be demonetized, not for the language, but for the bad joke. Yeah, so not this. Sure, that's got pass through. I missed that somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tell you that.
So yeah, Chile makes his way to P6 now, just 2 seconds behind Flair at this stage of the race.
Yeah, well, it's taking us 17 laps to essentially have no battles if Chulo doesn't pull a good one. Also, at this rate, I'm not going to be doing the interviews.
Standard. Yeah, just I just got on board with Fro a minute, but can't do anything about Chulo, too far back.
Chulo.
And Carwell picks up another 3-second timer. Carwell is, if he's not careful, will disqualify from this race. He's out of the points at a minute anyway. Mind you, he's yeah, oh god, he's battling Notorious, and that's a ferocious battle. I think he's gone past him, to be honest. It will go past him.
Yeah. They're equal in the straight line nearly, so side by side into this next corner, and yeah, he stopped that. One thing I want to say though, about Chulo, he's using no ABS and he's so late on the brakes. I mean, that's a great thing to have, really, if you're late on the brakes without ABS, because I struggle to even just I struggle without ABS to just to get lay on the brakes and make overtakes. The robot tells me such fastest lap. But yeah, I struggle without ABS to brake late. But yeah, props to Chulo on mastering that.
Yeah, I could race without ABS, but I choose not to. Onto podium pits a 3-second time penalty for a massive corner cut there.
You could race with a performance You can race with the Performance Alfa Romeo from 1950.
Chulo is caught up to the back of Flair now, so this could be a battle starting up, and Frome not too far behind either. Bad Boy is close within 2 seconds of Abiodun now, but he's on those quicker tyres at the stage. But how long will those tyres last? Who knows? As Frome picks up another 3-second time penalty. Yeah, I mean, by the time all these penalties are totalled up, I don't know who's going to finish where. I haven't seen Abiodun's name pop up, so he might be okay, but I think pretty much everyone in this race has got a 3-second time penalty by now.
Yeah, JP, you could race in 1950 Alfa Romeo and still win a Grand Prix.
I probably could.
Bad Boy sets fastest lap, and he's already within second now.
And that was team orders. I thought Bad Boy was going to go right into the back of Abiodun then. There's a 3-second as yellow flag and set to 3. I think that was big. Oh,
Flair's retired, he's in the wall.
He retired manually, but he's obviously had severe wing damage, and well, Flair is lack of in this race, I'm afraid, and he's out of there. So yeah, we're down. Oh, and he's left the session. I don't know if that's going to cause a slipstream glitch or not, but we're down to 11 runners in this race as Carver sets the fastest lap of the race as he makes his way to P9 now. So yeah, there's no point getting to the lead of this race because obviously it is team orders. So I think Chulo and Frome are still close together on track, but I think, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen as a result of this. Chulo's got past Frome a couple of laps ago, but Chulo's not been able to, make his way up the road, unfortunately. But he's in P5, so that's a decent result for him anyway.
Yeah, there's not much to commentate on, so I'm just scrolling through.
Yeah. Yeah, so Rocco still only in P4, not making much headway at the minute towards Tom Killer, and still a couple of seconds behind as we are on lap 20 now. The only battle on track, going the wrong way, is looks a bit as Chichi and Notorious, but I think Chichi's got past Notorious. So Chichi makes his way into the points. He's had a bad start to this race, well, and a bad middle as well. He has an early collision, I think, which forced him to make an early pit stop. So yeah. And Carver picks up another 3-second time penalty.
This round, I'm just gonna check the penalties he's got and not say it to the stream, because yeah.
Yeah. I was afraid it was going to happen. That with nothing to fight for really. That it was going to be a mediocre race, but we had some good action. So, what are you doing?
Okay, I think the next penalty might be in this DSQ. It's either the next penalty or the one after.
I can only, well, I can guess who that is, but I'm not gonna say. I think anyone who's watching the stream will probably know who that is. But anyway, it doesn't take a genius to work it out.
Isn't it Tom Killer?
I see what he's done there.
What?
Frome has picked up over 3-second time penalty, and that must be at least his third or fourth.
By the end of the stream, we'll be able to say 3-second time penalty faster than Supercar. Wait, what? I forgot how to say it. Wait, let me practice. Go back.
This guy is weird.
We'll be able to say 3-second time penalty faster than Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. There we go. Dead names. Gonna die now.
How to kill a stream by Ash Best. Yeah.
Guys, do you want my lollipop?
Oh god. Oh, Carver retire.
No!
So
No!
he's decided to bin it before he gets disqualified anyway. So yeah, we're down to 10 on anyone who finishes scores points. That's a shame for him. Frome still staying on the back of Chulo now. He's not giving up that P5. As Rocco is in the second half of Tom Cullen now, so that could be battle in the making. But yeah, still quite spread out across the field. Well, it is going to be with 10 cars going around the track, unfortunately. As Chulo goes very wide, he must have had a warning there, I think. This will give Frome a good opportunity now to make a dive into turn 1. Too far back, I think.
Yep.
Oh God! I thought I was going to get in the back of him then.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. News. Yeah. Ferrari have been fined €50,000.
I think he should donate that to the family of a engineer who got his leg run over.
Yeah. Hashtag pray for Francesco.
Pray for McLaren. As Rocco.
Horrible human being. You don't respect the guy who just got his legs ran over and probably ended his season.
I'm not a Ferrari fan. Anyway,
But are you a human fan?
as long as he's dead.
But his legs are broken.
Well, only one of them. You can use the other one, can't he?
You can't really. Yeah, you're just going to stand up and carry around like a very heavy tire across to the pit, change it within 3 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Let's be honest, he's going to be looked after, isn't he? Yeah, so Rocco really on the back of Tom Killer now. This is for a podium position. Oh, and what the hell did happen there? I think Tom just let him through, I believe. If he didn't, he did something pretty weird there. It might have been lag or what, I don't know. But anyway, Rocco is in third place. So yeah, he's not letting up in his last 2 races of the season, despite starting from the back of the grid. He's only about 4.5 seconds off Abiodun now, with 6 laps to go. And Chulo and Frome still cut per separate, and it would definitely, if we didn't have slipstream glitch before, we definitely have now because Carl has left the building.
So yeah.
Frome can just not get close enough to make any sort of attempt to pass on Chulo. It just seems to be always too far back on the DRS straights. I think Chulo must be getting some good. Well, obviously going to be slipstream glitch now, isn't there? So that's not going to help him.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, and yeah, I'll be on the back. So yeah, slipstream glitch is really gonna affect the fight for the lead. And Bad Boy on the Supers is just going to be even harder for Avion to get past. So yeah, that should be interesting.
I don't really think that's a fight for the lead. I think Abiodun didn't let him through.
Yeah, but we could still see a fight for the lead. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly, but probably not, I would say. As onto the podium pits, he gets a 5-second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I think onto the podium, he's obviously had enough of those soft tyres. He's going to do the remainder of this race on the ultra softs. That's aggressive strategy, and he's had a ring change, so that might have something to do with it as well.
And onto the podium is not on the podium.
He never actually was, so yeah. So bad luck for him there. Yeah, there's literally nothing happened on track. 3-second time penalty for Notorious.
Yeah. Not much I can really say right now. Apart from a battle between Fro and Chula, which is still raging on.
It's been going on for like 15 laps. That is, Frome is a lot closer now. It's actually going to get past, but Chula will have inside line.
You really want the outside line through the pothole.
Chile gets a great job of that corner, has to be said.
We should have kept that silence going for like a long time. Bad boy gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so Abiodun doesn't really need to do anything. He stays within a second of Bad Boy. Well, he's staying within 6 seconds now. He's won the race. Chile picks a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so I think Abiodun left Bahrain. Not Bahrain. I'm ready to read Twitter, okay? I think Abiodun let Bad Boy through because he knew he had penalties, so he was going to win anyway.
Oh, I thought Frome might have made a move there, but decided not to. This is his best opportunity now. He's never been this close before.
Yeah. Frome, yeah, DRS open. On Chula's no slipstream though, so you'll just have to dive it. Tries around the outside though. Chula locks up and...
Let's switch back. Yeah.
No. So yeah, Frome will just have to stick behind there. Chula gets a bad run, so Frome might try and look at it for the outside. We'll have to switch back it though, but he won't be able to hold it there because of the line difference. And yeah, Frome is not going to get the move done here, and we'll just have to wait once more.
Yeah, so this battle rages off the P5 as them gone on now. So yeah, this is the only battle on track, unfortunately. Rocco's closed within 2.5 seconds now to the McLaren team. I'm just trying to work out the maths in my head. So right, so at the minute, well, as Chulo makes a mistake and Frome has gone through, and his pressure has paid off. Chulo has bottled it, and he loses that P5, and he's only. And Robert Sophie is only 1 and a bit seconds behind as well. As onto the podium, it's the fast lap of the race. Good GG onto the podium. Yeah, so I'm just trying to work out now. So McLaren scored 28. Listen, I'm trying to do maths here. I haven't done it for a while. On to physics. McLaren scored 28 points, and Force India 12. How many points did you get for 7-4? Is it? So it's 16.
14. So 14-point game, and they are how many points behind? 14.
31.
So
31.
31. So that will be a 17 points gap heading into Japan.
Yeah. As long as it stays where it is now. Robert Sophie, we're putting it at P6. To be honest, by the this race.
Saying, you'll be happy to hear this. McLaren P3 for constructors.
Okay.
McLaren are P3 for constructors.
Why?
Diggy in real life.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, what are you on about?
Oh.
I knew that. I do watch F1. I'd be more happy if I was winning, but I actually already knew that. I did watch the race, you know. I'm a journalist, so yeah, I do know these things. Anyway,
I thought you were a helicopter.
it just gets weirder and weirder. Robert Sophie, I think he's going to get this move done now. He's all meat and drink now for her.
Yeah, well, it's a three-way battle for the lead, I'd say. Now as
bloody hell! I did not notice that. I just stunned this battle for the time being, and yeah, that is done for Robert Sophie. She's trying to hunt down Flying Foam now. But let's go back up to the leaders now, and we're in well about a second half of each other. The penultimate lap of the race. Final lap of the race, yeah.
So I'm just gonna quickly change penalties. You don't. I'm gonna keep this to myself, and yeah, I'll keep poker face.
Rocco is momentarily paused it. I don't know what Ash. Oh my God, what is Rocco doing? Well, Rocco is backed right off now, and I think they want the constructors going to the last race of the season as he picks up 5th time penalty. I think, I don't know, obviously Ash knows, but I think Abby Odin is going to be winning this race. Not sure what Abby Odin is doing now. He's just weaving in and out behind. What is going on? I can't quite believe what I'm seeing here. But anyway. Yeah, so Rocco is just totally backed right out of it now. So yeah, GG McLaren. It looks like we're going to have something to shout about in the final race of the season.
Yeah, it will be for the constructors. And there was a bit of a fight in F3 over the pit incident between Bois and Alice. To be fair, that is a racing incident, and if you're going to go into the pits, just back way off. And like if you're on the right, well, Aviona actually wins the race. Sorry about that. That boy comes P2 with Tom in P3 actually, as Walker gets moved down to P4. From will come home in P5.
I don't think he will.
He might not, as he comes P5 on track, and Robot Soul becomes P5 through penalties. From will move down to P6. Chilwell comes P6 actually, as in a spectacular fashion, as From gets moved down to P7. Cheer though will definitely cut it in P8 unless From is bowl, which he isn't. So Cheer does get P8, but barely, to be fair. Onto the podium, we'll get P numero 9, and Notorious comes home in P10.
Yeah, so yeah, that is the result of the race. It basically, oh my God, McLaren have made, well, Abbey Owen have made a 14-point gain over the Force India pair and Rocco.
Actually, they made a 16-point game.
No,
because
top two.
Fourth.
Yeah, top two scored 28 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocco finished fourth. Yeah, and fifth and seventh gets sixth, doesn't it?
6 gets 6. Oh yeah, I forgot Sophie got moved up. So
don't interrupt my mathematics. I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so before I was really interrupted, that means that Force India have a 15-point lead into the final race of the season.
Yeah.
Someone who's gone to university who knows more about maths than someone who's at school. Yeah, so bear that in mind. All right.
Well, I'm going to go off now.
Yeah, I'll do the podium interviews. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
Yep.
Oh for God. So I've invited Bad Boy and Abiel into the party. Guys, I don't know if any of you can invite Tom, because I don't have him on PSN.
I do.
Alright.
I'll suggest him. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so everyone's here. So yeah, I'll get the interview started. So congratulations to the podium guys, and congratulations to Abiodun, the race winner. Still got a glimmer of hope in the constructors' title. Yeah, so it wasn't the most exciting race, but yeah, tell us how it went.
Me?
Yeah.
I won.
Oh, anything else you want to say?
No, not really.
Alright, okay, alright. Right, I saw you let Bad Boy pass. Is that like a bit of team orders there? Or why did you do that?
Well, he was on the quicker tyre, so I just thought I'd let him through.
Okay. Right, cool. I'll go to you then, Bad Boy. So, aggressive strategy going from the ultra soft to the super soft. Did you think you could still win the race on that strategy, or was it just like trying to secure a 1-2?
Mainly we were trying to secure 1-2 since Abiel didn't have a chance at the title. So I tried opting for the softer strategy. Abiel was thinking about it, but then when Tom Killer came really early, Abiel didn't want to get on the third, so he just pitted and I carried on. But I racked up 2 penalties, so then I just tried to keep it ahead, because I was going to stall on the quicker tyre than Abiel, and we just was able to get 1-2 because Walker got a penalty right at the end.
Yeah, GG, calm guys there. Tom, great start to the race, a great battling on the opening lap. So how important was that to get that position done in the first lap of the race?
No, very important, I think. Was lucky that Volko got the penalty, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. How did the rest of the race go? Was just like, I don't know, just trying to make the one-stop strategy work for you, or was it a bit like, oh, I need to get past some people?
No, I just want to, yeah, it was just one-stop strategy, one left work, so I let Bad Boy pass and Walker as well, so I'll just keep going with the one-stop.
Okay. Right, so start with you again, Ariodin. What's your thoughts about the track in Japan, Suzuka?
Not sure, but hopefully we can get the constructors there and forcing the wins.
Okay, yeah. So, what about you, Bad Boy? What are you thinking about Japan?
Personally, I don't want to be negative, but I don't think we have a chance. Because I know Rocco's favourite track is Japan, I believe. So, and I've seen his times and he's rapid on there. So, as long as if Sophie retires and we try and snatch to make a 2-3 with no won't work. I don't know. We just have to try and see if Rocco will bottle it.
Yeah. And Tom, what's your thoughts about the Japan track?
Don't know, probably not even a podium or even close. I hate that track.
Yeah, it's I don't like it either. Yeah, so as it is the penultimate race of the season, final question to all of you. I'll start with you again, Abiodun. What's obviously disappointed missing out on the title, but how do you think your season in F3 has gone so far? Well, gone this year.
It started badly with the retirements at the start. Then I started racking up points in Austria, and in Monaco I got the win. And then my momentum just started going and going. And Mexico, when I didn't race, then that's when it all just stopped. But now back at USA, hopefully we can keep it starting and me and Bad Boy can get a good result next week. I think it's gone pretty well.
I think that's the longest answer you've given to any question, like to be honest. So congrats on that.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Yeah. What about you, Bad Boy? What's your how do you reflect on the season?
The start of the season, I was getting used to the wheel. For the first 4 tracks, I think I only got 5 points. And then after Monaco, I eventually, it was about a month and a bit after I got used to the wheel, and then I got used to it, found a consistent pace, started getting consistent podiums, high scoring points, and then it just kept on carrying it through. And then I've had obviously the lucky 1 or 2 with Thailand, but other than that, it's been a decent season.
Okay, Tom, I know you joined F3 relatively late into the season, but also it's hard to ask you that question, but maybe what do you hope to get out of next season if you stay in F3?
I don't know. Top 5 in the championship.
Okay, alright. Cool. Right, yeah, that is going to wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. So, McLaren, I think 15 points behind now in the Constructors' Championship. So it's still on for Japan. So join me and Nash at the same time next week. And enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Bye now.